Hello to everyone and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today, I will go for our cross asset list. I will cover coffee market, WTI, US 100, US 30, US yen, dollar, Mexican peso, pound dollar, euro dollar, gold index, pardon, dollar index, Bitcoin, gold, aluminum, and cocoa market. Of course, I will use our FX Centrum platform for the charting, and we'll begin with the coffee market. So what we have here is a daily time frame, and we can see that market is still in the consolidation between the support at 221, let's say 221.50 and 239.85. We can see also that there is a flip on the rate of change. At this point, market is just around the middle Bollinger Band, which is a 20 bar moving average, and that we have a contraction in the Bollinger Bands, upper and lower Bollinger Bands are basically flat, and we have a tight range here. So I will watch for a breakout mode in the coffee market, eventual breakout, let's say to the downside, can lead. So if we can break 218, 218.20, there is a chance for potential drop towards 197.30. If the market can break 239.85 and hold above, there will be a chance for retest of 247.90 mark. So watching for the breakout mode on the market. Speaking of the WTI, so this is something that seems like pretty interesting for today. The market is trying to break and breaking basically this multi-day consolidation. A fast and slow line are almost equal here, sloping to the upside above the 75 mark. And we have a short-term upside trend, obviously, because if you check, like for example, as 20 days, you can see that series of higher highs and higher lows. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. You can see this is pretty much we had a break and the natural pullback. So I will wait for the pullback, or you can also go for this kind of breakout, but the next upside objective is set at this and put here, so 84.70, and then we have 86.15 and 87.50. So this can break out. We'll see if the market can hold. I would like to see some kind of the pullback, just to see the market can. So something like this, that will be pretty interesting to see. But again, market can also, of course, go higher and just alongside this upper Bollinger Band, slow and steady, and then just grind higher. So definitely breakout mode is on the WTI to the upside. US 100 had a rejection, had an up day yesterday. You can see there was also the breakout of this rate of change. So for now, Bollinger Bands are basically not expanding, not contracting. So they're both flat. The resistance at 20,117. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. We can see here that market had this break and sell off, and market still holding, building higher lows. So for now, there is a chance for this full retest of the previous week high, 20,117. But the thing is, what is, let's say, one weakness, one kind of the red flag for the upside, any meaningful upside. This slow line, it is sloping to the downside, and the fast line, the whole thing could just be a correction. So I would like to see for the short-term upside moment, upside continuation, I would like to see the break, like something like this, and then hold, like this example. Because if that's not the case, then we can see something like here when the market traded lower, and then this just reaction, like consolidation for a new sell-off. So if this fast line will just correct and we see some supply at this point, or aggressive supply the next, let's say today or beginning of the next week, there's a still chance for the market to trade lower and towards the lower Bollinger Band. So I will say this will be critical to watch, and still we might develop also some range here on the US 100. US 30 is basically weaker version. It's just doing the consolidation of very tight trading range. So what we have here is resistance at 39,000, let's say 583, support Short-term support at the 38,900 mark, and we have a secondary support at 38,124. The fast and slow line, you can see the slow line is starting to slope to the downside, the fast line. So have kind of consolidation now in this the US 30. On the USD Japanese yen, what we can see here is that buyers are in control. We had a rebreak of 160.83, and market is holding pretty well. So the break and the natural pullback on hourly, daily time frame is just going alongside the upper Bollinger Band. So this is a quite a strong. We have quite a strong demand, and demand is in control completely at this point. So from my perspective, watching for some upside, continuation moves intraday or so is a good idea on this currency pair. Now the dollar Mexican peso, something that we spoke about a few days ago for the upside movement, and pretty much this is what is resolving, and we can see that buyers are in control, and that we have an upside continuation on the daily time frame. We can see that market went natural pullback, made a big gap between fast and slow line, and now is trading towards the upper Bollinger Band and let's see some resistance levels. So we can see here have 18.67, 18.75, and there is a potential for the upside movement. Bollinger Bands are contracting, but hourly time frame is really giving us a strong picture and foundation for the upside. Just the every upside moment we have just natural correction and an upside continue. Very good if you're long and if you're a buyer. So then we have a pound dollar. So there was a basically net neutral day yesterday, but the slow and fast line are sloping to the downside. From my perspective, if the pound can break say 1.2600 mark, there is a chance for a bigger drop towards the 1.2500 mark. Hourly time frame seems like it's shifting, so we trade to the upper Bollinger Band and then to the lower Bollinger Band. And now we can see if the market can resell at this point or later or next day or so. There will be a chance for a downside continuation. Resistance short term is around 1.270 mark. Euro dollar is pretty similar, so we have a slow and fast line that are sloping to the downside. We still don't see any kind of big extension, even though stochastic is extended below the 20 mark. There is no actual extension in the price, just have a consolidation. So I do see potential for the further drop, especially if we can break a 1.0665. This can open the door for a drop towards 0.600 mark. Hourly time frame is now just in a consolidation, pretty flat Bollinger Bands, but again, watching for potential rebreak to the downside can be quite a good sign. And this can just be a pullback. See also market pull back here and sell off. So I see also that there is a chance for another resell. And this is just going together with a dollar index's trend. And I see still potential. Look at how clean the fast and slow line is sloping to the upside. No big gap between the fast and slow line, which is good to see. So it seems like there is a really chance for dollar index to continue with this trend and trade towards the 106.49, which will definitely affect euro dollar, pound dollar to go lower, and USD and eventually and dollar Mexican peso to go higher. Now on the Bitcoin, we are just building consolidation, fast and slow lines. Basically, slow line is around flat and fast line is also flat, but we have quite a climatic action a couple of days ago, so markets need some time to consolidate before the next move. Obviously, we have a downside environment, and we just need a confirmation for the eventual downside continuation from my perspective. And in order to see that, I would like to see. This is already good sign. Slow line shifted here. The downside, there was just reaction from fast line, and we didn't even have a power to retest the high. This is a first sign of weakness. So if we can re-break this lower Bollinger Band, let's say the market can trade again towards 60,500, there is a chance for a full retest of 50,100. Gold market is just doing what it's doing for let's I will say less months, and this is just a consolidation going like in this very tight range between the or the 2090 and resistance around 26 with a little Bollinger Band exactly this point at 323. So quite a I will say quite a big consolidation, quite a big range development. So there's no significant directional move at this point until we see the breakout of either resistance or and hold of that breakout. So what potential breakout of this trading range, meaningful directional development. So on the aluminum, we have a tight consolidation just around this middle Bollinger Band. That's a slow line of pretty much flat. And if we see the breakout to 24.61, there will be a chance for drop towards 304 mark. If not, in their market, you can just build more consolidation around and contract more on the market. And then the cocoa market still have a fast and slow line, which is quite a big gap, but still market there is a selling pressure that is going on the cocoa market. And there was another rebreak here after this station. So still sellers are in control. And the daily time frame, the next support will be at 71.80, 86. But we have this quite a consolidation, and I would like to see more like this kind of pullback or so before any downside development. So that's so far the situation. Sellers are in control. We're trading below the lower Bollinger Band, so if market can retake this 2-day balance, there is a chance full retest of the 73. That'll be all for this FX Centrum daily market analysis. Of course, if you didn't visit our website, you can do that. So fxcentrum.com, explore FX team. So everyday analysis of different markets, on all liquid markets. You can check trading ideas, different tutorials, check about partnership and introduce broker. In terms of the platforms, we have our own platform for desktop, mobile, and so you can explore that. 100% deposit bonus, which is a very big boost for your account. So you can check more about that on the website. And of course, you can open an account in just a couple of clicks and platform. That'll be all for this daily FX Centrum market analysis, and have a good trading day and